Go. Come on. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Even you have to smile on that one.
All right. This video is for the Packer fans out there. If I have any, subscribe to this channel. Any Packer haters out there. Also to show that I can talk more than just LeBron all the time because his fans don't want me talking about him. So welcome to the #1 LeBron James hater YouTuber in these YouTube streets, Franchise Sports TV. Back again with another video. We're talking some football. So last night was a Thursday night football game, right? Of course, the Cincinnati Bengals, aka Cincinnati Bengals, versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Steelers were 4-1. The Bengals have been on the steady stream of just losing since they lost their precious quarterback in Joe Burrow in week 2. And since week 2, like I said, they've been on the downslope, losing. But last week, they went out trading for Joe Flacco from the Cleveland Browns, who was abysmal on the Cleveland Browns, but managed to beat my Packers. But Joe Flacco, too many damn Joes on this team. But Joe Flacco managed to arrive in Cincinnati and put up a worthy of performance against my Packers on this past Sunday, but it was in a losing effort. 27-18 it was, as I remember. In that game, Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals, basically, I think they had a 10-minute drive in which they scored. They made the game interesting, but the game was never in doubt. The Packers had a foothold in that game from pretty much the whole entire game, basically because of their first quarter performance on defense. I don't know what happened in the second half with the defense, but they managed to still win because Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs went off. But skip forward to Thursday, and 4-1 Steelers played the Cincinnati Bengals. It was 6-3, and for my picks for this week, I actually picked the Steelers winning this game. I know deep down I should have picked the Bengals to win this game, but Aaron Rodgers, in a losing effort, puts up 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He had a drive towards the end of the game. I think it was a 60-yard bomb to Pat Freiermuth, the tight end for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but it wasn't enough. See, the Steelers fans got the old rickety Aaron Rodgers. They didn't get the Aaron Rodgers that Packer fans know him for. But it is what it is. Joe Flacco came on top of the Icy Hot Bowl, the Senior Bowl, the Senior Citizen Bowl, the Unk Bowl, the OG Bowl, whatever you want to call it. He came out on top. He had like 300 and something yards and 3 touchdowns. A vintage Joe Flacco game. But this is a message to the Packer fans out there, right? Because many Packer fans were flipping out after Sunday's game against the Bengals. And you know what? I didn't flip out. Yes, I wanted to flip out to that Cowboys game when they tied. I definitely did flip out on that Cleveland game. But you know what? The Packers are 3-1-1. Top of the NFC North. They're a 2nd seed right now. And then they win in Arizona, a game that will be partaking in and watching at State Farm Stadium on Sunday. They'll be 4-1-1. Probably still 2nd in the NFC conference altogether. See, I want Packer fans to calm down, chill out, take an Ambien, smoke some weed a bit. Just, in the words of the great Aaron Rodgers, relax. Because, yes, our defense didn't look like they did in the first 2 games of the season. But our defense also did not let Jamar Chase have 16 catches for 150 something yards, I think it was. I don't know what the exact number was. And a touchdown. We didn't do that. Our defense didn't do that. We didn't let Jamar Chase look like Jamar Chase. I think Jamar Chase had like 90 yards on Sunday for one touchdown. And an amazing catch for that touchdown. I don't know how he got there. We didn't let him get over 150 or 130 yards. Let me know how many yards Jamar Chase had in this game. 30.
Punch it.
Turn that off. Jamar Chase. Let's see. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase had 10 catches for 94 yards, averaging 9.4 yards a catch. His longest was a 19-yard catch and one touchdown against my Packers. He had 110 yards and 6 catches against Detroit. Let's see, why didn't you give me the stats for the game he had tonight? So, Jamar Chase went 16 for 23, 161 yards, 10 yards per catch against the Pittsburgh Steelers. He made a monkey out of Detroit's defense and Pittsburgh's defense. Practically got shut down against Denver. Pretty much got shut down in Minnesota. I can't say he got shut down by the Packers, but he didn't have his normal. He had average numbers against the Packers. Most of those numbers were when the Bengals were trying to catch up. I think the same thing with Detroit, but still. 6 catches, 110 yards. Come on now. But anyways, we didn't let him beat us like that. I don't know what happened to the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. This $180 million defense. TJ Watt was nowhere to be found. Jalen Ramsey nowhere to getting burnt by T. Higgins. Darius Slay nowhere to be found. Joey Porter Jr. flags up the ass. That defense was nowhere to be found. See, if I have any Steelers fans that subscribe to the channel, I saw this coming with your team. Your team is too old. It's too old. Aaron Rodgers is about to be 42 in 2 months. TJ Watt, he's starting to decline a little bit. He's not the TJ Watt from a couple of years ago. Jalen Ramsey ain't the Jalen Ramsey from a couple of years ago. Darius Slay ain't the same Darius Slay. Patrick Queen, I forgot to mention. I don't know. I feel like a waste. Joey Porter Jr. He's only been in the league for a couple of years. He'll get it eventually. He's probably the youngest person on this team. One of the youngest people on this team. They still got Cam Hayward on this team. I think they do. Past his prime. Most of his defense is past his prime and a non-factor. And it probably will eventually catch up with the Steelers as the season goes on. And it definitely caught up with them tonight when he let Jamar Chase have 16 catches for 161 yards. I think that's his season high for this year. And no doubt, Jamar Chase, I think personally, is the best wide receiver in the league. Other people are saying either it's Mike Evans or Ig from Seattle or Justin Jefferson or Amon St. Brown, or whoever. I think it's Jamar Chase. Because no matter what, this fool will find a way to get open and burn people. But Packer fans, once again, relax. This is not the end of the season. This is only October. If the Packers still look like this by December, then yes. They ain't going nowhere. The defense is banged up. Lucas Van Ness is out. Wyatt is out to further notice. Michael Parsons ain't getting the calls he should because he's getting holed by the offensive line every time he tries to rush. Eventually, this defense will get healthy and they will figure it out. And we look like the defense from week 1 and week 2 again. Relax. We're fine. We're fine. We could be the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Old and decrepit. But anyways, that's my NFL talk for until Sunday at least. Tell me what you guys think.